So this is my walk around video for an SMR 510 2008. She's got a lot of mods, and the reason why I'm selling is because I just have too many in the stable. I actually have another 2008. I have a couple of parted out ones, and I'm in the process of doing a rebuild to a 2010. But let me give you the overview on this one. So obviously she's got these beautiful Marchesini wheels on here. That's a 5-inch in the back, and it is the 17s that you're looking at. So the bike is being listed with those on there. I do have a set of spoke wheels that could be put on and the price reduced on her if need be. For now I'm gonna sell her with the Marchesinis on her. We've got sliders both front and back. We've got this beautiful Moto Master rotor, Brembo brakes. She's plenty powerful. I did an upgrade up front here to an LED light system. I'm including the OEM light, so you can always revert back if you want to. She's also got a Brembo Racing caliper that's relatively new. She's got the Core Moto clutch line that's very new. She's also got integrated fork turn signals here, you can see, and the rear is an integrated turn signal tail light combination. She's got new grips on her, OEM Husqvarna grade, bought from Paul's. She's got this key and a brand new key that's not been used. Still got the plastic coating on it. She's going to come with the 2010 skins that you see here. I once had her fitted with a set of dual pipes, and I made this mounting. I fabbed a mounting bracket right here, so she's still in place. If you decide that you want to put a dual exhaust on here, you can. In the process, I modded the air box so that you can get the crossover pipe. The air box being modded is actually a very good thing because these bikes really need a lot of air. She's got K&N filter in there, so it's a recyclable filter that you can clean out and keep reusing. I use those on all of the SMRs. They work great. She's got the arrow pipe. Baffle is removed. Sounds awesome. She's got powder coated stator cover and the clutch cover as well. She's got a new chain on her. She's got the chain block put on there. She's got the red radiator hoses. She's got a little red bling here for the oil cap. She's got the AS3 brake lever. She's got big billet black foot pegs. They're oversized. On this side we've got the AS3, actually, yeah, that's the AS3 shifter. I also painted the chain guard. She's got the Oberon clutch master on there. She's got a new water pump. She's big bored, like I said, and the big bore is not a drill out of the OEM head. This is actually a 530 head that's on her. So I guess there's room to make it even bigger if you wanted to. All I know is that they sell them in 100mm size I put on there. So it's not a 97 that's been bored out. The Kickstarter is an option that you don't see too often. That was added. You've got the AS3 beautiful anodized gas cap, which is awesome. You've got a aftermarket brake lever. And the only thing that's not working is the horn. Now, there's power to the lines. I don't know if you can see them in there. Lines are tucked in there, the two power lines. And I have tested them on lights, 12-volt lights. I don't have a horn that actually works. I have a horn that's in the Goodie Box, but it's the one that was on here. It looks brand new, but it just doesn't want to go off. But there is power. If you hit that switch, you can get lights to go on from the leads. So I guess you just need a cheap replacement horn and you'll be all set. As far as the Goodie Box is concerned, there's a bunch of things in there. I've got the OEM brake pedal and shifter. I've got the chain guard. I've got the OEM mirrors. The sprocket setup on this is a 15 counter and a 42 on the rear. I've got a brand new Motormaster 14 tooth that's coming in the Goodie Box, so you can get more torque. You don't need more torque with the big bore. She's torquey as it gets, and I've gone over 110 on her. About 115 is as much as I've gone. She's not a big bike, so it's gets a little sketch up at those speeds. I've got the little piece that goes underneath the gas cap that you see in many of these bikes. It's a little plastic piece. I don't like it. That's why it's not there. I've got the OEM Magura Clutchmaster that also comes with the decomp or decompression lever. Right now I've got that configured here, locked down, so it's not an option. She's got a anti-gravity lift battery in her, and she generally doesn't have any problem starting up, so the decompression lever being missed really isn't being missed. I've also got in the Goodie Box the LED, a set of LED blinkers for up front that can be mounted up here, the real big ones. I've got the original drop down nasty looking plate holder and tail light, along with the blinkers. That's all in the Goodie Box. And lastly, I have a steering dampener that would fit over here. It's essentially made for the SWMs, and I put it on here for a while and I was using it. I started riding a lot up in the mountains and found that I didn't need the stabilizer, so I took it off. The stabilizer is really good if you're into high-speed stuff. So if you want to be going 90, 100, 110, then using the stabilizer would be smart. I'm more of the 40 to 80 mile an hour guy in the twisties, so it wasn't really required for how I use her. But the stabilizer is coming. That's a pricey item as well, $400. But this one is very, very stable, well taken care of. Oil changes every 500 or 600 miles. I've included a filter so you can see which one you need to get, but they're very inexpensive. I do put Motul 1060 in her during the winter and 1550 during the summer. Lots of oil changes is what keeps them happy, and compared to my other one, which is a completely new rebuilt motor, you can't really tell that this one has all these miles. Anyone who knows these bikes knows that the Marchesini wheels alone are worth a bunch. Something in the 2,500 to 3,000 range when they were new. Right now, I'll drop the price by 1,000 if we take those wheels off and we go to the spoke set over here. These are, and the rear one is in perfect shape. The front one needs a little tuning, but nothing that you can't edit with the spokes. So if somebody wants to go that way, I can arrange for it. But as I said, nothing's wrong with this thing. She races with all the big bikes, and I'm kind of bummed selling her, but I've got too many in the stable already, and having two of these sitting around and then a third one, it's just not going to make any sense. So one of them's got to go, and this is the one. So let me start her up. We'll do a official cold start. She's not been on, so I guess I'm supposed to touch the header pipe down here to show you that she's not hot, right? Nothing on the head, nothing on the pipe, so she's cold. She does have the hot start button. I generally use it, particularly on days like this. Is a very humid day, so I find with the fuel injection that having the hot start on is usually helpful. All the time. Yeah, I rely on that Trippo with these gas tanks. I get up to 50, 55 miles, I'm stopping to get some fuel. They're not the biggest tanks, so keep that in mind. But she is clean, and all she needs is a rider. Oh, and did I mention she's a wheelie machine? If you don't know that, just Google around, check out YouTube vids, you'll see. She torques up easily up to 4th gear, and I can get her up on 5th gear, although I don't like doing that because the speeds are crazy. 3rd gear alone, because of the gearing, when I land, I'm typically going about 80 plus miles an hour, and that's a lot of speed. So that gives you an idea. The red line, this one here, I've had as high as 11,000 without a rev out. So they redline pretty high. In general, when you're doing those high-speed wheelies, you get that 3rd gear going, and believe it or not, you can get up to 75, 80 with this gear set. You go to the 14 tooth and everything is a lot smaller, probably best for flat tracking her. But there you have it, SMR 510 2008, but modded out, and a super beast as far as torque and power is concerned for bikes in this size. Just not a lot of them out there. Even modern bikes, they can't hang with her, man. I've got several, and this one here, the 510, is, she runs right with the 701, and in the twisties she can kick butt on bikes twice her size. So it's a great ride if you're looking for a old style supermoto.